Are you confused about what storage system you should be using for your next project? Are you overwhelmed by the many different storage systems out there? Tonight's video, I'm going to go over many different types of storage systems and the 3 factors I go by to decide which storage system is best for what project. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name's Janae, and on this channel we go over unboxings, full post reviews, tips and tricks and recommendations just like this one. So let's head on over to the video. Hi everyone, and before we start this video, I'd like to thank you all for your comments, for watching the videos, and for subscribing. It is greatly appreciated, and I'd love to get to know each and every one of you. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and we're going to start the video right now. So I'd like to share with you the 3 factors that I go by when I decide what storage container system I'm going to be using for a specific project. Before I start showing you container systems, I'd like to remind you that this is personal preference. So you do what is best for you and what makes you feel comfortable. The first and most inexpensive storage system that you could be using is your Ziploc bags. Now, in some of our kits, we will receive Ziploc bags. However, some kits we do not, and that is why I always have a ton of Ziploc bags just in case. Now, I also use my Ziploc bags for storing my spare drills once I've completed my project. You can get this size Ziploc bag at your local dollar store. I got 100 of these and I paid $1 for 100. Now, I'd also recommend that you purchase Ziploc bags about this size, and the reason for that is there may be a certain color that you might have a lot of, and these bags are wonderful for that purpose. I paid $1.50 for 100 of this size bag, so these are excellent if you have a lot of one specific color. The next system I'm going to show you is called the cubicles, and that is this one here. So this has 4 cubes in a row. There are 28 cubes. This is a great beginner's storage container system. So basically you pop this open and it comes in its own like little case, and this is what they look like. So there's 4 cubes here that are connected together. And one thing I'm going to caution you about is if you do use this system, when you open up the lid, make sure that you hear that popping. The reason why I say that is I've had this happen to me a few times where I assumed the lid was completely locked and I accidentally knocked it over and the lid popped open and the drills poured out. So that is the only caution that I would suggest with these. Now, these can accommodate 2.5 bags of your 200 count drills. You could put 3 bags in these, but that may cause overfilling the cube and you may have problems locking that lid down. So that's why I'm saying it is better to do 2.5 bags of your 200 count drills versus 3. This also would be great for partial drills, your smaller paintings, and also your special shape drills. So the next system I'm going to show you is the Tic Tac container system. These are cute and adorable, but they are small. So I'm just letting you know up front that if you haven't seen these before, they are pretty small. However, I can say these containers are just like the cubicle containers. They can hold 2.5 to 3 bags of 200 count drills. The One con to this particular system is that you literally have to open the top and then pull this off to fill them. Now, if you try to overfill these, what will happen is the top is not going to want to go down all the way, so you might end up having the top come off because it's overfilled. Or if you push down too hard and it's overfilled, you could actually crush a resin. And believe me, I've done it. So that's the only downfall with this system, is you have to be careful you don't overfill. But other than that, it is a great system, especially for smaller paintings, partial paintings, special drills. They will hold special shape drills. So again, this is the Tic Tac container system. So the next system I'm going to show you is the stackable. Sorry for the glare, I'm going to try to get it out. There we go. So this is the stackables. I really like this system. Now, the reason why I like it is because there are 5 of these containers, and there's 6 rows. So this has 30 containers in them, and they're great. Now, again, this is something that I would suggest for a smaller painting or a partial or a special shape drill. I would not be using this on a very big painting, and the only reason why I say that is I don't like to have to refill my containers. So I'll explain that as I get to my go-to container system, but as far as smaller pictures or partials or special shape drills where you're not using a lot of drills, this is an excellent container system. I love it. And this will hold comfortably 3 of the 200 count bags. You do not have to worry about filling them up with 3 bags. They do not overfill with 3 bags. So I'm a little bit more comfortable with this one versus the smaller systems. The next system I'm going to show you is an excellent idea if you want to travel with your projects, and that is your Craftmate extra large lockables. It comes in a binder type case, and basically you just pop this open and there's lots of storage in here. Now these are about 3 times bigger than the cubicle or the Tic Tac container system. How this works is there's a lockable button right here. You press that in and you pop the lid open. Release the button and the rest of the lids will not come open. Once you've poured out your drills, you can press this down, hear that snap, and now nothing will pour out. Now I haven't tested how many bags of drills can actually fit in here, but as I said, this is about 3 times the size of your cubicles or your Tic Tac containers. And if you want to travel with your project, this would be an excellent travel companion for that project. So again, that is your Craftmate extra large lockables. The next system I'm going to show you is the drawer system. Now this system is really nice, however it does have some pros and cons to it. So let's go over the pros first, and that is you can actually mount this on the wall or on a cabinet. It does come with mounting hardware, and it's a great idea. Also, the pro on this is that these containers are quite large and they're quite deep. So the reason why I purchased this is because if you can see, there is a slot right here, and the nice thing about that is you can purchase a slat system where you can actually make this container into 2. So here we go into the cons though. If you want to do that, it's for this particular system, it's extra. You have to purchase the slats separately. Now when you put the slats in, what will ultimately happen is it will push the walls out and it will cause the slat not to sit completely flat on the bottom of that container. So what has happened with me is the neighboring drills will decide to slide underneath that slot, or excuse me, underneath the slat, and we'll have a party with the neighbors. Not a good idea. So the way I resolved that is I purchased some cement glue, and I put that cement glue in the slots here, put the slat in there, let it dry, and then that pretty much resolved that particular issue. However, it didn't resolve another issue, which is if you're the type of painter that likes to pour their drills into a tray, the neighbors are also going to pour into the tray alongside the drills that you're wanting to use. So I haven't been able to resolve that issue. The only thing that you can do is use like a baby spoon or a scoop to scoop out the drills that you want to use. You wouldn't be able to pour. So that is a con for this. The other con for this system, and I hate saying it because I really do like this system, is the price. This is a very expensive system. I paid $64 on Amazon, and like I said, I mean, if you could resolve the pouring issue so that your neighbor drills don't fall into the tray alongside the drills that you technically want, this is not a system I would recommend. Now, if you're doing larger paintings though, that do have a large amount of drills in each color, it's an excellent system. I mean, you can see it holds quite a bit. But I still haven't resolved the lid part, or the top part. Now, the other drawer system I use is pretty large. You'll only be able to see part of it. Sorry, it's pretty big. Looks like this. And same exact concept from the smaller one. And as you can see, I store my drills, my spare drills in here. I'm going to take those out. So this drawer holds a lot as well. And the really nice thing is you can put 2 slats in here. So let me show you. I have all the slats in here. So basically you would put these down, and now you have 3 containers. Again, the only problem with this is you would have to put like rubber glue or cement glue to keep these down so that the drills can't slide underneath. And you would also have to spoon out your drills. You would not be able to pour with these. Now I use this system to store all of my spare drills, and it works out pretty good. Last but not least, this is my go-to system, and it's called the 12-box organizer. This system can accommodate a lot of drills. So let me show you how it works. What you want to do is you take the arms and you pop them down. The lid comes off. You can pour or scoop your drills out into your container, put your lid back on, put the arms back up, and that's all you need to do. Now this box can hold 13 of your 500 count bags of drills comfortably. This is a great system for those painters that like to kit up their projects and not have to constantly refill those container systems. The other thing that you can do with this is you can also mount these on the wall or on a cabinet. Now if you leave the system like it is here, if you accidentally bump or knock this over, all of these containers will slide out. So the best thing that you can do is go to the store and purchase those little rubber dots and put them in the back of the container, and that will help prevent them from easily sliding down and falling. The reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is because I was able to purchase this system in bulk. So I will be offering these for sale. The only difference between the system I'm offering and the system that you can purchase elsewhere is color. Now, where can you purchase these? Walmart, Staples, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabric, Fabricland, and you can also purchase this through Amazon. The difference is color. So the stores that I've mentioned offer this exact system, but they're color coded. So one row would be red, blue, green, and yellow. The problem with that is if you would want to see the color of your drills in your box, you would not be able to see the exact color through those color-coded boxes. Whereas this box is translucent and you will be able to see the colors in your boxes. The other issue is price. So in Canada, they range between $22 on up to $36, and in the US, they range between $20 to $35. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this system, or if you'd like to purchase the system, please contact me. I will definitely have my email address down below, and I will get that information to you as soon as possible. So if there's any of these storage systems that you're interested in taking a look, I will have links provided down below. Also, if you want to purchase that 12-box organizer, please email me and I will get the information to you as soon as possible. So if you like the video, give it that thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. If you didn't like the video, it's okay. I completely understand. But if you can go down to the comments below and tell me what you didn't like about the video, I would greatly appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I would love to have you join the family. But don't forget to hit that bell. That bell will indicate when I've uploaded my next video. So if this is morning for you, have a very pleasant morning. If this is the afternoon for you, have an excellent rest of your afternoon. And if this is evening for you, have a very restful evening. Again, my name is Janae, and thank you so much for joining me today on The Review. We'll talk again real soon.